Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in this episode of my under 5-minute reviews, I'm going to be talking about the final part of Chilling Adventures of Sabrina from Netflix. And I've actually done an under 5-minute review for the rest of the series, so I definitely thought I should do for the last part, that is part 4. And I kind of binge watched the entire thing last weekend. So this came out in the last day of the year, and I think I finished it on Saturday or Sunday morning perhaps. So I really loved what they did with the Academy, dedicating it to the Order of Hecate. I think that's what they called it. I really loved the statue, and I was very curious at the end of the last part with the egg that Father Blackwood unleashed with the Eldritch Terrors, and I really liked that sort of villain concept. I haven't actually read anything from H.P. Lovecraft, but I definitely would like to get a little bit more into it. But I think it was really good for the first ones, and I would say the first ones were really good, and the last ones, I think they were a little bit underdeveloped and rushed, which was kind of a feeling that I had for the entire series, that the first episodes were really good and then the last episodes of the season or the part, they were kind of rushed, and this part was no different. I think the first episodes were very nicely developed, but the last ones felt a little bit rushed, especially the last one, I would say. And again, as for the most part of the series, I enjoyed it, but there were so many things that didn't make any sense. And I think that's kind of a theme for this series. I think the series could use a little bit more maturity, but it is still pretty enjoyable, and I would just nitpick some things here and there with some things that they included that either didn't make any sense or didn't serve the plot in any way. But overall, I heard a lot of criticizing to the finale. I actually liked it. I think it was pretty bold. I didn't think they had the courage to end the series like that. And there's a lot of people raging about it, the way they ended it. They wanted to continue, but I think Netflix said this would be the last series or the last part, and I actually think that's okay. That's okay that the series is over. I think people can move on from it. I enjoyed it overall. I must say I did have a little bit of higher expectations, so it did let me down a little bit. I was a huge fan of the Sabrina the Teenage Witch, and overall I liked it, but I didn't love it. I would say that this part of the series has a really good soundtrack, apart from probably the worst cover of Sweet Child of Mine I ever heard. But apart from that, would I recommend you watch this? Yes, if you have the time, but there might be some better series out there. I think it is still pretty enjoyable if you are a fan of Sabrina or witchcraft related things. And if you like this review, don't forget to leave me a thumbs up, and also let me know in the comments down below if you've watched this and what you thought of the end. And if you'd like to see more short reviews like this one, I'm doing them every other Thursday, and I also have new videos every Saturday, so don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And that is everything for this one. Thank you so much for watching.